Hello, I'm Chance Michaels, and I'm taking a speech class at East Niagara Community College. Jimmy Schecht is my instructor, and this is my informative speech. I chose to do my speech on Arnold Schwarzenegger because in the 80s, when I grew up, I was a big fan of his, and I just thought it'd be a fun, interesting thing to inform you guys about. I'll start with, Arnold was born on July 30th in 1947 in Graz, Austria, to Aurelia and Gustav Schwarzenegger. Growing up, his parents were very strict, and they were tough on him. His father actually preferred his stepbrother Maynard, which kind of led to Arnold being very a hard worker and wanting to strive to get ahead because he was trying to impress his father. He was also inspired by Johnny Weissmuller when he was very young to become an athlete. He tried many sports like soccer, rugby, and various other sports, but he discovered weightlifting in 1960 when he was 13 years old. His soccer coach got him into it. That was a good way to kind of build for soccer. Because of weightlifting, he became a good curler, and at the age of 17, he won a provincial title in curling. He actually didn't win his first major weightlifting championship until 1965. That was Mr. Austrian Junior. In 1966, he competed for his first Mr. Universe, but he lost to Chip Horton, an American. The following year, in 1967, he wins the first of 5 Mr. Universe titles. In 1968, the year after that, he decided he wanted to go to America, so he moved to the U.S. to Los Angeles with $20 and a gym bag full of clothing. He started his own mail ordering business, which sold weightlifting supplies. He called it Arnold Strong's Weightlifting Supplies. In 1969, he lost his first Mr. Olympia contest to Sergio Olivia. In 1970, he won his first of 6 consecutive Mr. Olympia titles. A few years later, in 1974, he decided he wanted to take up acting, and so he started taking acting lessons. And a few years after that, in 1977, he starred in Pumping Iron about weightlifting. It was a documentary, along with Lou Ferrigno and several other very famous weightlifters. That same year, he met Maria, who would eventually become his wife. In 1980, he came out of retirement because other people were saying this new fellow was probably the greatest weightlifter of all time. So bodybuilder, so Arnold wanted to come out and show that he was still the best ever. So in 1980, he came out and won his record 7th Mr. Olympia title. In 1984, he starred in the role that would really launch his career in Hollywood, The Terminator. He went on to star in a few sequels, and there's rumors he'll be out another one soon. He actually, in the 80s, became the biggest action star in the world. He was actually offered the role of John McClane in Die Hard. He turned it down and made Bruce Willis famous. In that same year, 1986, he married Maria. They have 4 children, 2 daughters and 2 sons. And in 2090, he had some different health problems with his heart, but he did act in several things, some comedies like Twins, Junior. In 2003, on August 6th, he went on the Tonight Show to announce he was going to run for governor. There was a recall in California. He did run for governor and won, and he was reelected in 2007 and served as governor of the state of California until 2011. He left the governorship in 2011 and went back into the movies. Shortly around this time, it was discovered that he had an affair with a member of his household staff and fathered a child out of wedlock with one of them. And shortly after that, him and Maria separated, but they haven't quite divorced yet. He's picked up his movie career and he's back to acting. He's going to be coming out in a movie called The Expendables 2 with another 80s action star, Sylvester Stallone, and several other movies he has coming out. So that's just kind of a brief topic of Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's been around for a long time. He'll probably be around for a lot longer. He'll probably never get to the success he had in the 80s, but he's been kind of the American dream come true. So thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed it, and have a good day.